Alright guys, what's up? It's BitSex here, and today I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin's 10K run-up, and this is a live episode of my channel, and I have a lot to talk about, so I'm going to stream for about 30 minutes an hour, depending on who shows up. I don't really care. My mic was muted before I streamed this, I'm sorry, so okay, continue. I'll make an account real quick. Hold up, guys. I'm going to pull this over here so I make an account. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin's price action in the recent coming days and just the all-time Bitcoin price action. I'm going to do a little bit of analysis because it's actually quite interesting. I am not going to lie. Like, it's definitely something that we got to keep an eye on here for a pullback, possibly around 10K. And I know I've watched other YouTubers, they've said the same exact thing, but yeah, we definitely might need a pullback here. It's up 8% today. I'm just making my account real quick, guys, 1 second, for trading views so I can keep looking at the charts here. But yeah, basically we're trying to see what we can do here, any potential trade opportunities I'll let you guys know in this episode. And yeah, so I'm also going to show you guys what I traded in the past week or so. I don't know if you guys care or not, but it's always, you know, cool to know if the trading is doing well. So yeah, so I was just sorry if you heard that. I was just testing if the audio was working. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited to do this. So hold up and let me get this activation link ready. There we go. Okay. So sorry, I just had to make a trading view account real quick. Alright, we'll get the Bitcoin chart back up in just a second. We're going to do BTC on Bitfinex. Where's Bitfinex at? Bitfinex, Bitcoin to the dollar. Yep. Alright. So interactive chart here. Yeah, so Bitcoin once again hitting all-time highs, and I mean every day I'll say that, like I'm like, oh wow, Bitcoin's at an all-time high. Oh wow, it's at an all-time high. Like every single day, it just feels like I've said that. So, here's the chart. So we're gonna go over this chart real quick. And I just noticed one thing that I thought was pretty cool that no one's really talked about on the Bitcoin chart. This is the daily. This is 1 day. This is up to 1 day of price action here, but we're gonna go to the hourly. Or not, or the daily, and then view the all-time price action. So this is the Bitcoin all-time price action from right here. This is about, it only records from about 2011, and Bitcoin existed before then, but people didn't really necessarily keep track of the charts from back then. So yeah, alright, so one thing I noticed about the Bitcoin chart, so right now we're at $9,418, but one thing I noticed, guys, is the repetition we have in the market. So as you can see here, we had a first run up from about $80 to 1,216, and that's a huge run up. And so as you can see here, this is a big bull price action right here that nothing really happened, and it was pretty, I mean, it went down obviously, but nothing. It was kind of a stalemate right here. And we finally had another run up back up to the previous highs, and as you can see, they kind of match. If you look at the chart here, they match directly across from the, so it made like a big bull in the price action, and then so this is a pretty big gap. And another thing I noticed is if you keep going over here, so after we ran up a little bit higher, I think to 1,300, and then went back down back to 900, sub 1,000-ish. So and then we had another run up. This was kind of when I joined crypto, right around the middle of this this jump here. And then it went up to about 3K. It neared 3K. I remember it was at like 2,800. It struggled to hit 3K. It never hit 3K. And it pulled back down to about 1,800 here. And it took a while to pull back. Not gonna lie, it's kind of like slowly declined. And as you can see, as we move up the chart, the grid just gets the space between the highs and the previous highs gets shorter and shorter. So we're getting higher prices faster and pullbacks faster. So everything just seems to be moving more quickly than it did before. Obviously, as you can tell by this huge flat price action. So it got really way more volatile, as you can see. And yeah, just the gaps in between the highs just got smaller and smaller and smaller. So as we went up, so now we're at $9,462, and our last pullback was right to here, which was about 5,500, which is a pretty big even. And then we, because we broke, this was from the Bitcoin, or the Bitcoin Cash exuberance that pulled the money out of Bitcoin, and people kind of got scared. You know, people pulled their money out of Bitcoin. If you had a lot of money in Bitcoin, obviously you probably got scared about that. But then again, it needed to pull back anyways. So that was the pullback we kind of got early. I wasn't expecting to do this early, even though this run up is kind of crazy. All the way from under 3K to wow, 7. This is why I said this is the biggest run up in crypto history. Well, not crypto history, but you know, in Bitcoin history. We went 3K to 7K, so in the matter of a month or so. And to see that was kind of crazy. But then we got a pretty fast pullback after that. Now it's from the Bitcoin Cash, and then we got the pump that we have right here. It kind of still made right here, and then now we broke new highs the past 3 or 4 days. So yeah, it's been crazy, guys. If you're on this journey, definitely been crazy. And as you can see, the price just continues to move up, and I'm expecting another pullback kind of soon. I mean, this run up is kind of short-lived if you expected to pull back soon. But I'm expecting another, I would say, right around the CME and the JP Morgan stock, if Bitcoin futures comes out, we'll see a pullback. And I don't know when that's going to be, but it's definitely looking like a pullback time coming here soon. Because, I don't know, this is such a fast run-up. This run-up is probably the fastest, I would say. This one was pretty big, drastic, but this one's just, if it continues at this speed, we're going to see, like, 11K pretty easily. But I expect it to maybe pull back before 11K, but we'll see about that. So yeah, we got, let me see how many pullbacks we've had. So drastic pullbacks that you can clearly see from the chart, and this is the daily, by the way. This is the all-time price action according to TradingView. So we got a pretty big pullback right here. One, I guess you can kind of count this as a run-up. I wouldn't really say it. I'm gonna say a drastic run-up. I'd say we have one. I would say 2 right here. I'd combine those 3, 4, 5, and then we're now on the 6th drastic run-up of Bitcoin's history. And yep, it just keeps making that pattern, and I think it'll repeat itself. It will definitely just not keep shooting up, but we're definitely going to see correction. If it continues on this 40%, 50% correction, or 30, it's usually 30 to 50%, maybe not 50. It's typically a little like 45, 30% pullbacks. If we see that at 10K, it would probably have to fall to right about to, I think, 7 or 6K, and then it'll bounce back up. But that's just my prediction. If you follow the you know, the charts how they are right here, and just use the repetition part of it, we definitely can see a pullback possibly. But then again, I can be wrong. Yeah, so let's take a look now at coin market cap, and let's refresh this, see the average out. So yep, Bitcoin is still continuing new highs. I want to see a 5-digit Bitcoin. That'd be awesome. So let's see what's going up. Basically, what's holding up. Einsteinium, very good coin. 109%. This is an old crypto too. I don't know how this is suddenly just pumps. I'm going to click on it and find out though. A lot of volume coming in from Bittrex, it seems like, and they didn't even release some new exchange. Maybe it got released on Bittrex? I don't think it did. I don't think so. I don't know. Einsteinium has always been a kind of a slow coin. It was always been on Bittrex, so it didn't get listed on new exchanges. I think just a lot of confidence went back into the coin, which is kind of strange, especially not after seeing such, you know, quiet price action for a while. Yeah, it's pretty strange. Okay, but anyways, we're gonna move on to the new leaders here. So we have Ethereum nearing 500. I think Ethereum could bounce higher than this, especially from this price action. We could probably see Ethereum at 600. I think 50 billion market cap's kind of a big even for Ethereum, but that's just me. Bitcoin Cash, you know, going up 9%. That's kind of a given, just because Bitcoin's going up substantially. Bitcoin Gold going up decently. EOS, the coin everyone called a scam, is now 5 times from its bottom. And I want to cover EOS real quick. Look at it. Wow. See, it was at 50 cents. And I remember I bought some down here, and then I was like, it kind of like stalemated for a bit, and I was like, fuck it, I'm out of this coin. And then I got out. But, you know, I regret that because it just continued went up. And I remember when it went up to here, $1 or so, $1.30, $1.40, I was like, oh, wow, I can't believe people were actually keep buying this coin. And then it went whoop, back right up, and then broke new highs, and then broke new highs again to where it is now. So, crazy. I always like the token. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I missed out on that one definitely, but we will see what we can do about the other trades here. So we got Decred going up. Everyone loves Decred lately. Navcoin. Wow, this is long overdue. Navcoin's a great coin. I love Navcoin, and it's basically, I don't know. It's just a great coin. It's a privacy coin, and it's a great coin for staking as well. It's just awesome. It's a really secure, you know, earn while you sleep. Talking about the staking, really fast transaction times, and privacy. So it's everything you can want in a good crypto. And it's very, very cheap and a low supply. So that coin deserves to do pretty well, and it's on some pretty good exchanges. So. Let's see. Edgeless is a casino without any, I'm pretty sure it's called Edgeless because there's no casino edge, so they end up making money in the long term. So I think that's kind of cool. And I am live right now, guys. If you guys are watching this after I went live, or after the stream, I am live. So this is kind of an unorganized stream, but you know, I just like talking about crypto, so I'm gonna do it. What else is there to show here? Yeah, a lot of cryptos are up just because of the run up. Another good trade I noticed was gas. For the long term, I personally put a big position in gas just because it's, I don't know, it's such an undervalued crypto. I can't, like, look at the supply, 8 million, that's it. I mean, the total is 11 million, the max is 100, but 8 million supply is tiny. And look at the market cap compared to Neo. Like, look at 195 million, Neo 2.6 billion. So you can do the math on that. Gas definitely deserves to have a good run up. Neo is starting to get a lot of exuberance start coming back into Neo, excuse me. And I think it will do pretty well. And then once Neo does well, gas does well too. So I mean, and you have more room for, I think, profit on gas, in my opinion at least. So yeah. Another thing, let's see here. Vertcoin, everyone's favorite coin, going up 560, 558. Salts, Raiden Network. I haven't really heard too much about that, but I heard it's pretty similar to some, I forgot what coin it was, but it's a pretty cool coin. Cardano up 21%. There's a lot of exuberance coming in. NXT, which is a very, very random choice, hasn't moved in a while, up 46%. Yeah, I don't know what else to cover here. 10x was $1.50 for a very long time, finally went up. Yeah. So, let's go back to Bitcoin now. I'm going to check out Bitcoin. Whoops. Bitcoin. 9,500 on Bitfinex. Alright. Wow. So, we're going to take a look at the order book. So, this is just today's price action here. Right here. All-time high so far on Bitfinex is 9600. No exchanges have hit 10K yet. Yeah, so pretty interesting stuff. Let's go on the 5-minute chart here and see how the recent price action. Yeah, so it pulled back recently just a little bit, and I mean it was expected, especially after this big run up, and now I think it'll go back up here. But yeah, this is only the 5-minute chart, so each one of these candles are only 5 minutes, not too much. For today, this is the price action for today. As you can see, just a massive run up all the way to 9,600, and then we're starting to see resistance here. I don't know if you can see the depth, but here we'll check Bitfinex real quick and just see how it's doing here on the depth, the buy orders and the sell orders here. It's actually 9,600 on here. I think this has to catch up, but interesting stuff. Let's go to exchange. Can I not use exchange unless I log in? That's kind of bullshit. Whatever. I'm just gonna test the audio real quick, guys. So this is just today's price action here, and now I think it'll go. So we got a pretty big